You are listening to the voice of Portland Public Schools, KBPS Portland.
AM 1450 KBPS presents live PIL basketball. Now with all the action, let's go courtside with the KBPS sportscasting crew.
Hi everyone and good evening from Roosevelt High School in North Portland. I am Sean Phillipson on AM 1450 KBPS in Portland. Tonight's game features 6A boys basketball as the Roosevelt Rough Riders host the Cleveland Warriors. A battle of two top 5 teams in the state of Oregon going at it. This should be a great matchup tonight. This is the only game of the PIL being featured tonight. Looking at Cleveland, they are coming into tonight's game 13-3 overall and 7-1 in league play. The one loss this year was at Grant on January 19th, losing 68-53, as those two will have a rematch later on this month, February 23rd. And for these two teams, this is the first meeting of the year. These two teams will meet at Cleveland February 15th on Tuesday for the rematch. And a lot of things can happen until then. Looking at Roosevelt, they are 11-3 coming into tonight's game overall and 4-1 in the PIL standings. Looking at Roosevelt's only loss in a league game this year was against Grant here at home on January 21st in a 2-point loss, 71-69. Ever since then, Roosevelt has accumulated 4 out of their last 5 wins, and they are on a 2-game winning streak, are the Rough Riders. And for Cleveland, they are currently on a 5-game winning streak, looking to continue that trend here tonight. This is their second for the Warriors, their second 5-game winning streak of the year. They had it earlier in the year, defeating Sunset, which propelled them to beat Sunset, LaSalle Prep, Gresham, Lincoln, David Douglas. And that's all during their first winning streak of 5 games, looking to continue that trend here tonight. A near full crowd behind me tonight. Looking at the numbers for both of these teams scoring, Roosevelt averages about 73.5 points per game. They allow 67 points per game allowed. For the Warriors, they average about 65 points per game scoring and allowing 53.3 points per game this year. Let's get to you the starting lineups right now for both teams. First for the Warriors, coached by Dondrell Campbell. At wing, a junior Christian Green will be getting the start tonight. At guard, a junior Chris Tresvant. At guard, a junior Jamel Pichon. At guard, senior Lawson Vela. And at forward, a junior Jackson Cooper. Those are the starting 5 for the Cleveland Warriors. Looking at the Rough Riders of Roosevelt High School starters. A guard and wing, a senior Rayshawn Seamster will be making the start tonight. At guard, a sophomore Terrence Hill Jr. He will be starting. At wing and guard, senior Donatello Tupper. Also a guard, sophomore Utrillo Morris. And at guard, a sophomore Chance White. Those are the starting 5 for the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Rough Riders are coached by Yusuf Leary. Again, 2 top 5 teams going at it tonight on KBPS. The numbers of the teams being ranked are as follows. Roosevelt is second in state behind Tualatin out of the Three Rivers League. And for Cleveland, they are ranked 5th in the OSAA ranking polls. Grant is right there with them as well. They rank 6th. So, like I said in the previous broadcast on Tuesday from Franklin, both the boys and the girls are very deep with their PIL teams going to make the playoffs this year. As of tonight, 7 out of the 9 PIL teams are, if the season would end today, they would qualify for the postseason. Should be a fun matchup tonight. Cleveland starting lineups being introduced first. We will take a break, and when we come back, we will run down the starting lineups one more time, and then the opening tip-off from North Portland at Roosevelt High School. It's the Rough Riders and the Warriors next on AM 1450 KBPS in Portland. Starting lineups once again for Cleveland: Green, Tresvant, Pichon, Vela, and Cooper. For Roosevelt, Seamster, Hill Jr., Morris, Tupper, and White. It will be Seamster for Roosevelt and Cooper for Cleveland to jump it up at the midcourt line. In the tip-off, one for Roosevelt up in the air, and Roosevelt claims it. Underway from North Portland. Two top 5 teams going at it tonight in the PIL. Should be a fun matchup. Morris with it, setting things up near the middle, guarded by Pichon. Dump it to the post to Seamster, and a pass intercepted and stolen by Cooper for Cleveland. Up the floor is SC Tresvant, Chris Tresvant at that. He's told to mention his name by initials tonight. And it comes to Tresvant between the rings, has the height advantage in his matchup against Morris. Ball into the hands of Vela. Vela handoff to Cooper between the rings. Cooper with close to a minute gone in the first quarter. Cooper spinning, lost the dribble, got it back on the kick out to Tresvant. Stripped of the ball and stolen away by Roosevelt. Up the floor is Tupper. Tupper traveled with the basketball as he passed it to Seamster in the corner. Turnover results. Cleveland basketball. 1 minute gone, first quarter of play. No score from Roosevelt. Cleveland in the road black uniforms with yellow lettering and yellow trim on the sides. Home white and gold for Roosevelt. Cooper jump hook with the right hand, no good from the paint. Defensive rebound by Seamster. Up the floor is Hill Jr. Hill Jr.'s had a terrific scoring output over his last 5 games, averaging around 23 and a half per game for the Rough Riders. Ball on the outside for Roosevelt's Morris. Morris going to his left. Gets off a pick from Seamster. Seamster is free. Euro steps away to the basket, left it short. And a defensive rebound by Jackson Cooper for Cleveland. Up the floor is Green. Green kicks it out for Pichon. Now over for Vela. Vela hands it off for Tresvant up on the near midcourt line. Passes left now for Pichon. Between the rings, Green. Cooper receives the pass and it's dribbling, stolen away by Seamster. Seamster Euro steps his way to the basket and lays it in. And Roosevelt on the board first, 2-0 with 5:42 remaining in the first quarter on Cleveland. Timeout on the floor. Roosevelt with 5:38 remaining in the opening quarter. They will take a 30-second timeout to the break with them on KBPS. Roosevelt up 2-0 with 5:38 to play in the opening quarter. As Roosevelt took their 30-second timeout, they will inbound the ball and starting the game going right to left, left to right for the Warriors. And the inbounds into Hill Jr. Hill Jr. passes up the floor to Morris. Into the corner, a three-pointer for White is no good from the right corner far side. Rebound taken by Cooper for the Warriors. 5:23 remaining in the opening quarter. 2-0 the score. Roosevelt the lead. Tresvant into the hands for Pichon up on the left wing. Guarded by Tupper as Roosevelt playing man-to-man defense. Pichon on a kick-out three-pointer for Tresvant, an air ball. Rebound by Hill Jr. and it's stripped away and stolen and laid up and in by Jamel Pichon. His first field goal for Cleveland, and we are tied at 2. 4:53 remaining in the opening quarter. Hill Jr. skip pass into Morris, back to Hill Jr. He shoots the three from straight away, no. And we have a loose ball foul on Cleveland, following the board. I beg your pardon, the foul on Roosevelt's side. That one on Rayshawn Seamster as he battling for the ball. And that is his first foul of the game. First team foul on either side. Ball out of bounds. It will remain Cleveland ball. Substitution will be made for Roosevelt. Bea Kim will not check into the game just yet. He will next dead ball, though. And he inbounds for Lawson Vela for Cleveland. Into the hands now for Green up on the left wing. Green, one dribble pass between the rings to Tresvant. Tresvant bolts a pass into Green and a turnover on Cleveland. Terrific defensive recognition by the Rough Riders. Into the hands now for Hill Jr. Handoff to Morris. Morris driving into the paint. Lost the ball, got it back, dumps it inside to Seamster. Shot blocked by the Warriors. Chance White saves it in play, but it's off of the Warriors as White was trying to dribble the ball. And it will remain Roosevelt basketball. Bea Kim will check in off the bench for Seamster as he gets his first rest to the bench. And Seamster does have that early foul, so Yusuf Lear being careful to not have him pick up his second in the early part of the quarter. Three-pointer for Chance White, right wing, no good. Defensive rebound pulled down by Vela for the Warriors, and out of bounds, Roosevelt following the rebound. Cleveland basketball, 3:53 remaining first quarter, tie game at 2 from North Portland. In the inbounds over to Vela. Vela gets the pass back from Pichon. Vela behind the back dribble, tries to go by his defender, cannot, and that's a tough matchup against Hill Jr. Cooper finding a cutting Christian Green to the basket, and he draws the foul in the paint. Two-shot foul. And the foul on Bea Kim for the Rough Riders, that is his first. And that's the second team foul on Roosevelt, two-shot foul for Christian Green. For Christian Green, he is a 6'3" wing and a junior for this Warriors team. As he misses the first free throw, he will have one more coming up from the line. And Green makes the second, 1 of 2 at the line for Christian Green. And the Warriors have their first lead of the night at 3-2. 3:34 remaining in the first quarter. High pass caught by Morris. He drives into the paint. White for an open three. Good from the right corner. Chance White knocks it in from long range. And a 5-3 lead for Roosevelt. They lead by 2 again. 3:18 remaining in the opening quarter. Tresvant on the drive, right on the left wing, finds a cutting Vela who gets tripped, and a foul is called. Chance White gets called for tripping for Roosevelt. That is his first. And already 3 team fouls for the Rough Riders early in the quarter. It'll be Pichon inbound. Pichon looking to get it in play, and does, over for Green. Green passes left to Tresvant. Tresvant unloads the three. Left corner, no good. Offensive rebound grabbed by Vela. Finds Pichon on the right corner. He drives to the paint and misses the layup. Offensive rebound to Green, and he scores. Christian Green, his first field goal for the Warriors, and we are tied at 5-all. 2:50 to play in the first quarter. Full court press shown by the Warriors. Roosevelt advances up the court. In the paint. Jump shot no good by Kim. Defensive rebound by Green for Cleveland. Up the floor. Nice catch by Pichon. Finds a cutting Cooper with the jump hook, and good from the right side. Jackson Cooper, his first field goal for Cleveland. And Cleveland leads by 2, 7-5, with 2:25 remaining in the opening quarter. A skip pass in the corner for White for 3 again, and knocks it down. Chance White with 6, and a 1-point lead for the for the Rough Riders at 8-7, 2:10 remaining in the opening quarter. About what we expect here tonight with both schools with their firepower on hand. Vela passed right wing in front of me to Pichon. Pichon stopped his dribble, tries to thread the needle to Cooper, out of bounds. And there seems to be a confusion on who touched it last. Referees getting together. And it'll be Cleveland basketball. Checking in for the Warriors will be Stephen Treat, as he will check in for Christian Green. Warriors ball, 1:53 remaining in the opening quarter. Inbounds, got it in the corner for 3 is Vela. Got it! Lawson Vela from the left wing far side, knocks in the triple, and the Warriors retake the lead by 2, 10-8, 1:42 remaining in the first quarter. Morris brings it up past the timeline. Morris passes left into Tupper. Feeds it for White and turns it over. Did White. Steal by the Warriors. Up the floor. Layup. Good, and a foul by Tresvant. Took it strong to the basket, and he'll look for a three-point possibility. And a foul on Chance White, getting there late defensively for the Rough Riders, his second foul. And 14 fouls now on Roosevelt. Tresvant at the line looking for a three-point play. Christian Green returns. This time Jackson Cooper will get a breather to the bench. 4-point lead for the Warriors at the moment. Chance to make it 5. It's 12-8. Cleveland. Three-point play, no good on the left side of the rim. Defensive rebound for Roosevelt in the home white uniforms. Gold lettering and black trim. Up the floor is Hill Jr. Shot blocked away by Cleveland. Great defense by Christian Green. Green advancing up court to the basket strong. Floats one up high off the glass and good. Christian Green with 5 for the Warriors, and a 14-8 lead for Cleveland. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. On the layup attempt, it's no good by Morris. He gets his miss, and he will go to the line. He made the field goal. Christian Green gets called for the foul on the Warriors. Tough to see on the angle, but Green picks up his first foul of the game. Jackson Flatner will check in for Roosevelt. And a three-point opportunity for Morris. He misses the free throw. Defensive rebound for Cleveland. 50 seconds to go in the quarter. It's Tresvant stripped of the ball, stolen away by Tupper for Roosevelt. And we got a foul called on Cleveland. And the foul on Deshaun, his first foul of the game. Daniel Sir will check into the game for Cleveland. 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. 14-10 lead, Cleveland over Roosevelt from North Portland. Morris handling at the point. Passes top of the circle to Tupper. Feeds it for Hill Jr. Hill Jr.'s pass stolen away by Cleveland. It's Sir who will lay it in off the glass on the fast break. Daniel Sir with his first field goal. 16-10 lead, Cleveland. Largest lead of the game at 6 again for the Warriors. 14 seconds left. First quarter. It is Morris off the screen. Kicks it out. Three-pointer for Flatner. Good! Jackson Flatner cuts the gap to 3. 16-13. Final seconds in the first quarter. No shot attempt for Vela. He got stripped of the ball. Out of bounds. Roosevelt possession with 1/10 of a second to play. All Roosevelt can do at this point is inbound the ball and have the clock expire, and they do exactly that. Shot is no good at the buzzer for Hill Jr. That concludes the first quarter of play from North Portland. It is the visiting Warriors leading it 16-13 over the Rough Riders. Stay tuned for quarter number 2 next on KBPS. Second quarter about to begin from North Portland. Rayshawn Seamster will check in to start quarter number 2. Both teams remaining in the huddle in this important game, the first of a 2-game meeting with Cleveland and Roosevelt. These two will meet in Cleveland later this month. On February 15th. One of these two schools will pick up a win. Cleveland on a winning streak tonight as they have won 5 in a row. Second quarter begins now with the Warriors with possession. It is Tresvant holding it up on the left wing far side. Tresvant now driving into the paint, leans in with the layup, no good. Defensive rebound ripped by Seamster. Up the floor is Morris. Morris kicks it out to Hill Jr., who has his pass stolen away by Vela. Vela on the break, stripped of the ball cleanly by Roosevelt's Morris as he got back defensively. Out of bounds, Cleveland possession with 25 seconds gone in quarter number 2. Yusuf Larry not happy with the official's call. He thought it was Roosevelt possession. It was not. Inbounds for Sure. Over for Green between the rings. Now cuts right side. Green all the way to the basket. Double clutches the shot. No, but a foul called. And that looks to be on Rayshawn Seamster. And that is Seamster's second foul of the game. Seamster has to be careful now with 2 fouls in the half. We'll see if Yusuf Lurie will go to his bench or keep Seamster on the floor for the moment. I was told by the athletic director from Roosevelt, Sierra Hill, that Seamster is making his first start in weeks because he had a sprained knee injury. The free throw is no good by Christian Green. He will have one more at the line. The lead still stands for the Warriors at 16-13. Warriors led as many as 6 at the end of the first quarter. And Green's second free throw attempt is good. He has 1 of 2. He has 6 for Cleveland. And a 17-13 lead for the Warriors. 7:20 remaining, second quarter of play. Morris feeds it for Kim underneath. Kim reverses layup, no good. Rebound will remain Roosevelt possession with 7:14 to play in the second. Roosevelt to inbound, it's Hill Jr. Hill gets it in play to Kim. Kim, dribble handoff to Morris. Morris on the drive, left side of the rim and lays it up and in. Morris, his second field goal. He has 4 and the lead trimmed down to 2 at 17-15. 1 minute gone in the second quarter of play. And it comes to Vela, left wing. Vela lost the ball, got it back. Vela still with the ball, looking for Green. He gets it. Green travel with the basketball as he cut it in the paint. Otherwise, he has Surf for an open look at a 3. Henry Frisch will come on for Roosevelt, and Jamel Pichon back on the floor for the Warriors. 6:47 to play in the half. They had Kim on the bench getting his first rest of the game. Up the floor is Hill Jr. Kicks it into the near corner is Flatner. Flatner thought about the 3. Passes it up to Morris. Morris from the left elbow, no good with the jumper. Defensive rebound pulled down by Pichon. Up the floor for Vela, and he lays it in on the break. 19-15 lead for Cleveland. 6:18 remaining in the first half of play. Seamster on the right wing pulls up from 20. Air ball. Defensive rebound by Tresvant. Tresvant on the run. Stripped of the ball by Flatner. It will be Warriors ball. And Bea Kim back on the floor after a quick rest as Flatner will head to the bench. Warriors inbound over for Tresvant. Tresvant into the hands for Pichon on the left wing. Pichon now driving in the foul line, slip a little bit, gives it for Cooper. Cooper in the paint, finds Green with the jumper from 18, no good. Defensive rebound pulled down by Kim for Roosevelt. 5:48 remaining in the half. Up the floor is Morris. Morris on the left elbow, kicks it out. Seamster a 3, air ball from the left baseline. Rebound by Green for Cleveland. 5:35 remaining in the first half. Neither team finding their shot in the half-court offense. It is Vela for a straightaway 3, no good, as Hill Jr. fell to the floor coming off the pick. Roosevelt with the defensive rebound up the floor. Hill Jr. double clutches the shot, finds a cutting layup, and a foul. It is Kim who makes the field goal, give the assist to Hill Jr. And the foul on Green. That is his second foul of the game. 3-point opportunity for Kim. Kim at the line, and he makes it. Cuts to a 1-point game on that free throw. It's 19-18 Warriors. Substitution being made for both teams. Cleveland the inbound, up by 1. 5:10 remaining in the first half. And it comes to Pichon. Into the paint is Cooper spinning. Draws the double, kicks out for Vela, who flips one up from the foul line. No good. Offensive rebound to Cleveland, but it's out of bounds off of the Warriors. Roosevelt ball. Donatello Tupper returns to the court for Roosevelt as Henry Frisch will head to the bench. 4:58 to play, first half, 19-18 the score. as Cleveland leads by 1. Morris off the screen from Seamster. Feeds a cutting to the basket. Layup no good. Tipped up and in by Kim. On the attempted miss by Hill Jr. by Roosevelt. And Roosevelt with the lead by 1, 20-19. 4:33 remaining in the half. And it comes to Pichon on the right wing, near side. Passes between the rings to Vela. Vela. One-on-one. Vela stripped of the ball from behind by Roosevelt, and a steal on the floor by Kim. Up the floor, Hill Jr. passes to Tupper. Into Seamster's hands on the right corner. Pull-up jumper, no good by Hill Jr. And a whistle sounds. Bea Kim gets called for the loose ball foul. That is his second. Team foul number 6. Jackson Cooper returns to the court for Cleveland after a short rest. 20-19 lead. Roosevelt over Cleveland with half the quarter gone. 4 minutes left. Second quarter. And it comes to Tresvant. Gets off a pick and a turnover. Kim steals it for Roosevelt. Roosevelt has led as many as 2 in this game. Seamster driving into the paint from the left side. Pulls up 14-footer straight away. Got the roll. Rayshawn Seamster with 4 and the lead up at 3 for Roosevelt. It's 22-19 Roosevelt, the lead, with 3:35 to play in the second quarter. Off the pick goes Vela. Going to his right. Into the right corner is Pichon. He thought about the 3. Pichon kicks it over to the skip pass to Tresvant. Now over for Owens on the floor for the first time tonight for the Warriors. And it comes to Pichon. He unloads the 3, right wing, no good. Rebound sailed on over to Morris, who claims it for Roosevelt. 3:10 to play first half. Morris driving into the paint, lays it up, no good. Out of bounds it will remain. Roosevelt ball was stripped away by the Warriors. Terrence Hill Jr. will check in. And to the bench will be Utrella Morris. Also checking in for Roosevelt, Henry Frisch will be allowed into the game for Rayshawn Seamster with 2 fouls. Seamster, Kim, and White all have 2 fouls in the first half for the Rough Riders. Inbounds for White. Now over to the right corner. Nice spin move by Kim on the kick out. 3-pointer for Hill. He makes it, but gets called for traveling first. Turnover, Roosevelt. And Cleveland ball. 22-19 lead for Roosevelt over the Warriors. And the inbounds over for Vela for the Warriors. Vela advances up court. Passes to the right wing to Tresvant. Back to Vela. Now over for Pichon on the left wing. Pichon over to the top of the arc is Owens between the rings. Right wing is Tresvant. Tresvant guarded by Hill Jr. Pass into Cooper. He drives and kicks it out. It's Tresvant who will drive into the paint. Lefty layup. Back iron and miss. Rebound high for Cleveland, but recovered by Roosevelt on the defensive board. Great work by Kim. Up the floor, Hill Jr. Hill Jr. gets bumped and a blocking foul is called on SC Tresvant. Sean Chris Tresvant on the foul. That is his first. Tresvant on the foul. That is his first. Team foul number 4 for Cleveland. Roosevelt with 16 fouls. Next foul on Roosevelt will put Cleveland at the line for the 1-and-1. Inbounds over for Hill Jr. off the screen. Hill Jr. pulls up, blocked away by Tresvant. Out of bounds remains Roosevelt possession with 2:06 remaining in the half. First half at that. Inbounds for Hill Jr. underneath the Roosevelt basket. Got it in to White. White gets off the screen. White pulls the ball back out. He now unloads the 3 left baseline. Not there. Defensive rebound by Pichon. Up the floor, Vela. Vela into the hands for Pichon. Back to Vela. A long 3-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound to Cleveland. No foul call on Owens. Another offensive rebound for Cooper. Cooper triple teamed in the paint. Recovered by Cleveland. A lot of fumbling around going around, and a layup good by Tresvant, ending that miscommunication for Cleveland, and a timeout will be issued for the Warriors. So they will call for time. Cleveland will take it with them to the break. 1:37 in the first half. 22-21 lead. Roosevelt in front of Cleveland on KBPS. 1:37 remaining second quarter. Roosevelt in the lead, 22-21. Cleveland has led as many as 6 in this first half. Roosevelt has led as many as 3. Neither team leading as in double figures just yet. And we're back in play. Morris over to the right wing. Hill Jr. for 3. Right baseline connects. Terrence Hill Jr. his first points of the game with 1:20 to play second quarter. Roosevelt with their largest lead at 4 at 25-21. Into the hands for Vela between the rings. Nice dribble into the foul line. Pulls up for 2. No good. Rebound put back up and in by Stephen Treat. As Treat gets his first field goal off the bench for Cleveland. It's 25-23 Roosevelt with under a minute to go in the half. First half at that. Morris driving right, hard to the hole, layup no good. Good defense by Cooper to affect the shot in the paint. Rebound pulled down by Pichon. Pichon now advances past the timeline with 42 seconds remaining second quarter. Pichon guarded by Morris for Roosevelt. Pichon on the left wing now, stops the dribble, gives it for Cooper in the paint. Left block. Whistle sounding, and Cooper traveled with the basketball. Good pressure D by the Roosevelt bigs in there. 30.6 remaining in the first half. 25-23 Roosevelt. Roosevelt can hold to the final shot if they elect to. Hill Jr. bringing it up. Gets off the screen. Hill Jr. will pull inside the arc for 2. That's no good. Defensive rebound by Cooper. 15 seconds left first half. Pichon into the hands for Tresvant, and it will remain Cleveland ball off of the hands of Chance White for Roosevelt. 11.2 left in the half. Pichon the inbound and gets it in play to Cooper. Cooper blows by his defender, looking for help. He tries to thread the needle, and he gets called for another travel. 7.9 left in the half. Inbounds into Hill Jr. 5 seconds left. Hill pushing it up. Hill give and go pass. Got it back. Hill lost the dribble. Kicks it out. It's White a 3. Good at the buzzer. Chance White buries the 3. He finishes the first half with 9 for Roosevelt. And that will take us to halftime with the score. Roosevelt 28. Cleveland Warriors 23. This is the largest lead of the half for Roosevelt at 5. Halftime show coming up next from North Portland. Once again, the score, it is Roosevelt 28, Cleveland 23 on KBPS. Welcome back to Roosevelt High School in North Portland with the score. Roosevelt Rough Riders lead the Cleveland Warriors 28-23 in a battle of 2 top 5 teams in the PIL standings. I'm Sean Phillipson. Halftime show upon us here. Let's run down to you both teams' leading scorers so far at halftime. Let's start with Cleveland. Christian Green with 6. Tresvant with 4. Pichon with 2. Vela with 5. Treat and Cooper with 2 points each for the Warriors. I think I said Daniel Sir as well. He has 2 for the Warriors. Warriors have led as many as 6 in the first half. Looking at Roosevelt's leading scorers at halftime, it's been a balanced attack, to say the least. Chance White, though, leading the team and scoring with 9. Bea Kim with 5. Rayshawn Seamster with 4. Terrence Hill Jr. with 3. Utrillo Morris with 4. And those of the scoring, and Jackson Flatner with 3, knocking in his first from long range earlier in the first half. And Roosevelt with a 5-point lead going into halftime again bears reminding that this is the largest lead for Roosevelt at the half. Neither team has been in double figures, not just with the players individually scoring, but with the lead as well. And that makes this game so competitive, to say the very least, going into halftime. As I said, this is the only game tonight in the association for the PIL. Multiple games will be played tomorrow night on Friday. And we will preview those games coming up tomorrow. We'll do it for the girls' side. And we'll also preview, coming up following the break, our schedule for the rest of this week. And it should be a very compelling week in the PIL standings, to be sure, for both boys and girls basketball. Halftime show continues from North Portland. It is Roosevelt leading Cleveland 28-23. Halftime show continues on KBPS. KBPS halftime show continues from North Portland. It is Roosevelt 28, Cleveland 23. As promised, we will get to you this week's games. We were supposed to have 4 last week. That didn't happen, to make up for lost time. We are doing 4 games this week. We had our game from Franklin earlier this week, which went into overtime as McDaniel won in that contest. The schedule goes as follows. Back-to-back games tomorrow going into the weekend. Tomorrow, February 4th, Jefferson will be visiting Ida B. Wells for girls basketball. Ida B. Wells coming in 14th in state. Jefferson 11th in state. And they are neck and neck in the league standings so far. And Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m., the first game for the girls will tip off at 7 o'clock. We will have Benson boys basketball as the Benson Techmen host from Marshall campus. I almost lost my train of thought there. Taking on the Ida B. Wells Guardians. Boys game at 1 p.m. Saturday afternoon. Do stay tuned for that. And if you want to take a look at what we have in the upcoming weeks of basketball, go to www.kbps.am. Of course, we're live 24/7 on the web, kbps.am, and also on your radio dials on AM 1450 KBPS. Yusuf Leary and the Rough Riders heading out to the court now, getting his final instructions going for the team. We will be back in 1 minute for the second half action from Roosevelt High School in North Portland. Rough Riders 28, Warriors 23. Third quarter coming up next on KBPS. Third quarter action about to begin momentarily from North Portland. Roosevelt leading Cleveland 28-23 in a very tight contest. Neither team has been above the 10-point lead threshold yet. Cleveland led as many as 6, and Roosevelt has led as many as 5 in the game, and that's their halftime lead at the moment for Roosevelt. Great crowd on hand tonight behind me and up on the far side of Roosevelt. They came for their price of admission for tonight's broadcast and tonight's game, rather, to see 2 top 5 teams in the state. And to the best of my knowledge, I don't think Cleveland has been this high in a long while, rankings-wise, in the state of Oregon. If you want to go into further detail with how deep the PIL is in state, Grant is 6th in state, Cleveland is 5th in state, Roosevelt 2nd in state. Of course, the team ahead of them within the top team is Tualatin out of the Three Rivers League. Third quarter action underway as Cleveland will set up the offense. It's Tresvant. Takes the pass, now passes right over to Vela. Vela, hand off to Green. Green over to Tresvant, now to the left side, and Pichon. Pichon between the ring, stopped his dribble, guarded by Seamster with 2 fouls. Multiple players for the Rough Riders have 2 fouls in the game. Ball batted up in the air, recovered by Tresvant. Tresvant on the drive, lays it up and in off the glass. Tresvant with 6-4 Cleveland, and a lead trimmed down to 3 for Roosevelt at 28-25. Off the screen goes Hill Jr. and a foul on Cleveland's Tresvant. That is his second foul. Green and Tresvant in foul trouble with 2 fouls each. Jamel Pichon with 1 for Cleveland. Inbounds, Morris looking to get it in, looking. Morris gets it in to White. And now White passes over for Hill Jr. Hill, past the timeline, right wing now, gets bumped. Hill Jr. dumps it off, lost the ball on the floor. Cleveland steals. Great effort by Trevant, diving on the floor. Cooper tries to thread the needle, recovered by Cleveland. At the other end, layup good by Green, and a foul. Christian Green will head to the line looking for a three-point play. Donatello Tupper on the foul. Is Tupper his first for the Rough Riders, first team foul for now both teams in the second half. Green at the line for a three-point play. 1 point deficit for Cleveland at the moment, and he left it short. Green falls his own miss. Green dumps it off to Pichon, and Cleveland leads 29-28 with 6:48 to play, third quarter. What a hustle play by Green, recognizing the free throw miss was coming to him, dumped it off to Pichon, and he laid it in. On the draw and kick, it is White. On the kick out, Hill a three to respond. No good from straight away. Hill got his own miss. Kicks it out. Three-pointer from the near side. Not there for the Rough Riders. Another offensive rebound, this time stolen away by Cooper. Up the floor, Green. Green to the basket. No good. Defensive rebound, Roosevelt. And a whistle sounds. It is Roosevelt possession. Pichon on the foul. That is his second, I believe. Hard to tell with the call being made. As Roosevelt will have the ball in their hands now. Hill Jr. with it on the left wing. Threads the needle to Seamster, who lays it up around and out. Seamster thought he had it in. Defensive rebound, Cleveland. Up the floor, Cooper for the Warriors. Near side, Pichon. Pichon on the way to the basket, gives it for Cooper. Jump hook with the right hand, soft touch. Jackson Cooper makes the field goal. He has 4, and Cleveland leads 31-28. 5:45 remaining in the third quarter. Hill Jr. behind the back dribble will pull from the left elbow. No good. No foul called. Defensive rebound, Vela. Vela advancing up court, will stop into a three and knocks it down. Lawson Vela with 8 and a timeout on the floor. I think Roosevelt called for time. Roosevelt will call for time. 34-28 lead. Cleveland. And yes, Roosevelt did call for time. They have 2 fulls and a 30, and Cleveland with 2 fulls and 2 30s in their back pocket. We'll keep it here for the moment. With 5:30 remaining third quarter, Cleveland now equals their largest lead of the game at 6 at 34-28. What a run by the Warriors thus far. Not being intimidated on the road with how things have been tonight. Cleveland off to a 9-point third quarter attack, I do believe. Correction, 11-point third quarter already. 5:30 remaining in the quarter. What a run for the Warriors thus far. Trying to get the mathematical approach correct here. Yes, 11-0 run for Cleveland into third. Both teams coming out of the timeout now. We'll see what happens. As it will be Roosevelt ball on the opposite end of the court. Hill Jr. to inbound and gets it in play. Ball volleyballed up in the air and recovered by Morris. His pass stolen away by Green. Green shovels it for Pichon, who couldn't handle it, and now gets it in. Three-pointer left corner is no good by Trevant. Defensive rebound for White. White into the hands for Hill. Feeds a cutting Tupper, and Tupper lays it up and in on the right side of the rim. 34-30 Cleveland lead. At the scoring table will be Baya Kim. He will check in next dead ball for Roosevelt. Under 5 minutes remaining in quarter number 3. 34-30 lead for Cleveland. And a pass all the way down the floor. Great effort by White. As he dove for the loose ball, it will remain Cleveland possession. And now Bea Kim will check in off the bench for Roosevelt. And Rayshawn Seamster will head to the bench, getting a word with Yusuf Leary for Cleveland, for the Rough Riders, 4:44 remaining in the third. Cleveland looking to add on to the lead at 4 at the moment. Into Pichon. Pichon driving left, floats one up with the right hand, no good on the runner. Offensive rebound, Cooper puts one back up, no good. Defensive rebound pulled down by Kim. Up the floor, Hill Jr. bringing it up. Right wing, Morris. Morris on the drive, going around trees, kicks it out, three-pointer from the far corner. Book it for Bea Kim. Kim with 8. 1 point game for Cleveland at 34-33. 4:10 remaining in the third. Tresvant up the floor, gets bumped. No foul called on the left wing. Tresvant still with it. Pass it straight away to Vela. Vela gives it for Cooper underneath. Goes up with the layup. Tough angle and lays it in off the glass. Jackson Cooper with 6. And the lead grows at 3 for the Warriors at 36-33. 3:45 remaining in quarter number 3. Morris setting things up near the midcourt line into Tupper. Feeds it for Kim. Kim passes right near side to White. White hands it off to Morris. Morris guarded by Vela. Morris, timeout Roosevelt. This will be a 30-second timeout with 3:30 remaining. Roosevelt has 2 fulls remaining, and Cleveland with the 2 fulls and 2 30s remaining in this contest. What a game so far, as Roosevelt trying to rally back yet again. And both teams not led in double figures in with a 10-point lead or so. Roosevelt has led as many as 5 in tonight's game. Have to wonder what Yusuf Leary is trying to do during the timeout. Probably try to get his team to have better ball movement in the half-court offense. They're very athletic. There's no doubt about that. Cleveland not giving an inch on their own end of the court either with their height disparity. Jackson Cooper playing very effective ball for Cleveland tonight. He has 6 and has made the most of his contribution so far in the starting role tonight. Inbound for Roosevelt. Ball movement for Kim. Kim passes top of the arc to Tupper. Tupper into Hill Jr. on the right wing. Between the rings, Morris. 3:13 remaining third quarter, 36-33 lead. The Rough Riders can tie on a 3-point basket if they elect to. Ball poked away by Tresvant, and a steal. Tresvant to the basket, lays it up, no good. Offensive rebound to Green, and he lays it in. 3 minutes remaining third quarter, 38-33 lead, Cleveland. Up the floor, Hill Jr. bringing it up on the far side. Hill Jr. gets off a double pick, going to his right, cuts left side, and a foul called on Cleveland. And that foul on Tresvant, his 3rd of the game on my stat sheet thus far. Roosevelt to inbound the ball. And yes, Tresvant's picked up his 3rd foul of the game. Roosevelt to inbound the ball. And the inbounds, Hill gets it into Morris. Morris gives it to Hill on the right corner near side. Hill will pull up for 2. No good from the right corner. Offensive rebound, put back up and in. And a foul for Kim. Kim with 10 off the bench and a 3-point opportunity for him at the line. The foul on Lawson Vela. That is his 1st foul of the game. Lead trimmed to 3 at 38-35 for Cleveland. Could be cut to 2 depending on the free throw for Kim. 2:34 left in the third. 3-point play, no good. Defensive rebound into the hands of Green. Over for Vela. Vela advancing past the timeline. Guarded by Hill Jr. Vela, right wing. Passes to Tresvant. Gets off a pick, cutting to the left side of the rim. No good, but a foul on Roosevelt. 2-shot foul. Foul on Kim, his third foul of the game. That's the first Roosevelt Rough Rider in foul trouble. And Tresvant will head to the line to shoot 2. Tresvant with 3 fouls tonight. He does have 6 points for Cleveland. And Tresvant's first free throw of 2 is no good. He will have 1 more from the charity stripe. Dontrell Campbell momentarily was talking with Jackson Cooper, hoping to figure out what they're going to do defensively. Second free throw good by Tresvant. 1 of 2 at the line. He has 7. Does Tresvant. Going to lead up at 4 for Cleveland at 39-35. 2:15 remaining in quarter number 3. Hill Jr. has 3 points tonight. He kicks out a 3-pointer in and out by White. Rebound dug down the floor, picked up by Green. Green, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Green nearly traveled with the basketball. That's what Roosevelt's bench wanted. Did not get the call. Keyshawn pulls the ball back out. 1:52 remaining in the third. Keyshawn on the right wing, hands it off for Vela. Vela drives and lays it up and in the paint. Lawson Vela with 10 for Cleveland and a 41-35 lead for the Warriors. 1:35 to play in the third. This is the largest lead again for the Warriors at 6 at the moment. Hill will raise up for 2 and buries it. 5 for Hill Jr., his first field goal of the third. 1:20 remaining. It's a 4-point Cleveland lead, 41-37. Tresvant hands it off for Cooper between the rings. Cooper now on the right wing, gives up for Bell. A long 3-pointer and air ball, and sails out of bounds to Roosevelt. With 1:08 remaining in the third, Stephen Treat hustling up to the table, and he will be allowed in for Jackson Cooper. And no substitution for Daniel Sir. He will have to wait next dead ball for Cleveland. Inbounds for Morris. Morris advances past the timeline. Morris passes right into Hill. Hill's been quiet tonight. He has 5 for Roosevelt. Hill on the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. No foul called. Stephen Treat tried to take the charge. No foul on him either. 41-39 lead Cleveland with 44 seconds to play in the third. Keyshawn on the left wing, passes between the rings to Vela. Vela over to the right wing in Green. Green holding it up. Cleveland can hold for the final shot if they elect to do so. Vela on the drive, shoves the pass inside, layup no good, but a foul called. Stephen Treat will shoot 2. And the foul on Kim, that is his 4th foul of the game on my stat sheet. And Yusuf Lurie may need to go to the bench, and he will, to pull Kim out of the game. Free throw is good by Stephen Treat. 1 more from the line. Entering the game will be Henry Frisch, and Kim will head to the bench with 4 fouls. Team fouls wise, 4 for Cleveland, 3 for Roosevelt. 26.1 left in the third. Free throw is short, graced the front end of the rim. It hit the rim, but the officials say otherwise. It will be Roosevelt basketball nonetheless. 24.4 remaining in quarter number 3. Roosevelt down by 3, 42-39. Last second shot effort upcoming for Morris with 15 seconds to go. Hill Jr. pulls the ball back out on the right wing. Hill guarded by Sir. It is Hill driving right. Will step back for 3. No good. Rebound dug down by the Warriors. It's Vela who throws it up and nearly made the shot from past midcourt, but that will take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Cleveland Warriors 42, Roosevelt Rough Riders 39. Fourth quarter next on KBPS.
This is the home of live PIL sports action. AM 1450, KBPS, Portland.
Fourth quarter about to begin from North Portland at Roosevelt High School. 42-39, Cleveland lead. Roosevelt to inbound the ball to begin the fourth and final quarter of play. Hill Jr. with 7 points tonight for the Rough Riders. Lobs underneath to Tupper. He lays it in off the glass, left side of the rim. Great feed by Hill Jr. 42-41 Cleveland lead. 20 seconds gone, fourth quarter. Vela, right wing, tries to break his defender down as White cannot. White staying right up on him. Ball batted up in the air, and a steal by Roosevelt. White bumped by Vela, and Cleveland steals the ball back. Great interception by Green. Green all the way to the basket. Foul on the floor on Roosevelt on the break. And the foul called on Terrence Hill Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Team foul number 4 of the game. And the inbounds pass into Cooper. Jump ball's called. Possession arrow will stay to the Warriors with 7:19 remaining in the game. 42-41 Cleveland lead. Inbounds, got it in play to Vela. Vela pump fakes, kicks it out. Sir will float one up with the left hand, in and out. Defensive rebound pulled down by Morris. Morris on the break. Passes right side to Hill Jr., who lays it up, no good. Offensive rebound, Roosevelt on the floor. A defensive foul called on Cleveland. And that one on Daniel Sir, battling for the loose ball with Rayshawn Seamster, who's back in the game for Roosevelt. That's the 15th foul on Cleveland for Roosevelt. Sir picks up his first foul of the game. Inbounds collected for Morris. A long three for the lead. No good from the left wing. Offensive rebound, Seamster. Seamster pump fakes, goes underneath with the basket. No good. Jackson Cooper played terrific individual defense on Seamster defensively. Cleveland back at the other end. Vela feeds it for Cooper. Spinning against Seamster. Shot blocked away by Seamster. It will remain Cleveland possession. Back on the floor, Tresvant will check in for Pichon. 42-41 lead Cleveland. 6:43 to play in regulation. Inbounds for the layup is good by Stephen Treat on the assist, Tresvant. Quick inbounds, bullet pass inside, and the Warriors have a 3-point lead at 44-41. 6.5 remaining in the game. Three-pointer, good for the tie by Terrence Hill Jr. Hill Jr. with 10, and we are tied at 44 all. 6:20 to play in the game. Hill buried that one from straight away. Sir handling it, gets off the screen from Cooper, and a foul called on Roosevelt. That one on Seamster, his third foul. And entering the game, Christian Green will check in for Cleveland. Lawson Vela will head to the bench. Inbound, Sir got it in play to Tresvant near the left wing. Tresvant bumped defensively by Roosevelt. Into the hands now for Green. Right baseline three. Got it! Christian Green with a big-time three gives the Warriors a 3-point cushion with 5:53 remaining in the game. Cleveland 47. Roosevelt 44. Back at the other end. A jam by Donatello Tupper on the assist for Terrence Hill Jr. And a technical foul issued to Donatello Tupper after the dunk. That is his second foul of the game. And Cleveland will head to the free throw line to shoot the tee. It will be Christian Green. 5 team fouls now for both teams. So Green will be at the line to shoot the technical free throw. 47-46 lead now for Cleveland. Depending on the free throw, no good by Christian Green. He will have one more. Nope. Yes, he will have one more. It's a two-shot technical for Green. Green, second free throw, got it. Christian Green now with 14 tonight for Cleveland. Lead up at 2 for the Warriors at 48-46. Warriors will have the ball in their possession as Daniel Sir to inbound. Inbounds, got it in play to Tresvant, guarded by Morris. Morris thought he was fouled defensively. by Tresvant. Referees play on with the play. It is Green all the way to the basket. Dumps it off for Treat, who misses the layup in close. Rebound Tupper. Up the floor, Hill Jr. Hill shovels the pass out for Tupper. A 3 air ball. Defensive rebound by Daniel Sir. 5:18 to play in the game. 2-point Cleveland lead, 48-46. Runner in the lane, no good by Tresvant. Offensive rebound to Green, no shot, foul on the floor. Foul on Roosevelt. Chance White on the foul, that is his third. And substitutions will be made. Jamel Pichon back on the floor, and Lawson Bella for Cleveland. We're at the 17 foul now for Roosevelt. 1-1 for Christian Green, who split his last free throws on the technical last possession out. Green's first free throw is good. He has 15 points, and the lead at 3 for Cleveland, 49-46. 5:11 remaining in the game. Green at the line, his second free throw is good. 16 now for Green. 4-point lead for the Warriors, 50-46. 5:05 remaining in regulation. Hill Jr. gets off of Rayshawn Seamster pick. Hill to the basket, lays it up, no good on the left side of the rim. Rebound Warriors, a missed opportunity in the paint for Roosevelt. Vela advances past the timeline, guarded by Hill Jr. Vela pulls the ball back out. Dumps it in the post to Green. Green feeds it to Pichon, who pump fakes, gives it for Tresvant. Tresvant holding the basketball up for Cleveland with a 4-point lead. Cleveland has led as many as 6 tonight. Pichon on the right wing now, far side. Passes for Cooper on the right corner. Cooper underneath, lost the ball, got it to Green, who lays it up in any way. Christian Green, what toughness. It's a 6-point Cleveland lead, 52-46. Roosevelt fumbles the ball away, and a steal on the floor of Vela. Vela bounce pass ahead to Tresvant, and a turnover. Dontrell Campbell, the head coach for Cleveland, not happy with the threading the needle up the floor on the break. Turnover results, Roosevelt ball. 4 minutes to go in the fourth. Hill Jr.'s been quiet tonight. He has 10 for the Rough Riders. Normally he would be averaging around 23 points per game over his last 5 games. Hill Jr. off the screen from Tupper and turns it over on the pass. Great recognition by Pichon. Pichon passes over to the right in Tresvant. Tresvant back to Pichon. Pichon with 3:38 remaining in the game. Roosevelt in trouble. Hands it off to Tresvant. Right wing now between the ring. Tresvant pulls it in for Cooper, who drives, floats one up and in off the right through the hoop. Jackson Cooper with 8, and this is the largest lead of the game for Cleveland at 8, 54-46. Roosevelt in need of a basket. Three-pointer no good from the top of the arc for Morris. Rebound by Tresvant. Up the floor, Cooper. Bounce pass into Pichon. Pichon pulls the ball back out between the rings and gives it for Tresvant. Tresvant gets bumped on the play twice from White defensively. No foul called. Cleveland still with possession as Tresvant on the left side, and a foul called on Roosevelt for reaching in. And that foul on Chance White, that is his 4th foul of the game. And coming in will be Bea Kim, who will check in for Roosevelt. And Donatello Tupper will head to the bench. 1-1 in effect. 1-1 for Tresvant at the line. 8th team foul for Roosevelt. 5 for Cleveland. Tresvant on the free throw, got the roll. 8 now for Tresvant. He will have one more from the line. 55-46 lead. 9-point lead for Cleveland. Warriors can add it up to 10 points here on the free throw, and does. Tresvant with 9. Timeout, Roosevelt. Only question is, what will it be for them? So it'll be a full timeout issued for Roosevelt. Will take the break with them with 2:51 remaining in the game. Cleveland 56, Roosevelt 46 on KBPS. 14-7 in the quarter for Cleveland as they have a 10-point cushion over the Rough Riders. Inbounds for Roosevelt from Hill Jr. to Morris. Terrence Hill Jr. in PIL play in the last 5 games have been averaging 24.5 points per game. Hill lost the ball off his foot, recovered by Tupper. Tupper passes out for White. White on the drive, lays it up, around and out. Offensive rebound, Roosevelt to Tupper, and it's stripped away by Green from behind. 2:25 remaining in the game. Roosevelt playing a full court press. Fichon gets it across to Vela, past the timeline, out of bounds. Roosevelt. Cleveland ball. Roosevelt looking for the steal up on the far side. 2:17 remaining in the game. Cleveland ball to inbound on the far side. And gets it into Cooper. Rayshawn seems to try to get the steal but could not. Ball out of bounds. It will remain Cleveland ball. Inbounds. Tresvant gets it in play and does into Cooper on the right post. Now gives it for Vela. Now into Tresvant. Double team shows. Cooper in the paint, lays it up, no good, but a defensive foul called on Tupper. That is his 3rd foul of the game. $19 foul. It will be a 2-shot foul opportunity for Jackson Cooper. Next foul with 2:02 remaining in the 4th will put the Warriors for 2 free throws. We're close at the 10th team foul. Cleveland with 5. The free throw is no good by Jackson Cooper. He will have 1 more from the line. Keep in mind these 2 teams will meet later on this month. February 15th in Cleveland. Cooper does make 1 of 2. Cooper with 9 for the Warriors. 11-point lead for Cleveland. 57-46 lead, Warriors. Hill has to put on his magic act now. Lays it up, no good. Twice no good. Defensive rebound by Vela for the Warriors. And the pass intercepted and stolen by Seamster. But a foul will be called on Seamster as Green went to the floor. For Seamster, that is his 4th foul of the game. 1 more foul on Seamster, and his night will come to an end. 2 free throws the rest of the game for Cleveland. 10 team fouls. It will be Tresvant at the line to shoot 2 with 1:42 to play in the 4th. It has been a close game through 3 quarters up until the 4th where Cleveland caught fire, building on a run. And the free throw is through for Tresvant. He has 10 with 1 more at the line. And if Cleveland is able to hold on, they will have won their 6th game in a row, which would be a season high for them. Second free throw is good by Tresvant. He has 11 tonight for the Warriors. Lead up at 13 for Cleveland, 59-46. All the way to the paint, layup, no good by Morris. The struggle continues from the field in the paint for Roosevelt to score. Cleveland at the other end. Green feeds it underneath to Cooper, and he scores. Cooper with 11, and the lead up at 15 now for Cleveland at 61-46. Three-pointer good by Terrence Hill Jr. He has 13. Timeout Roosevelt. And they only have a full left, and that's what they'll take. We'll take it to the break with them with 1:11 to play in the 4th. Cleveland 61, Roosevelt 49 on KBPS. 1:11 remaining in the 4th quarter as Cleveland with that time remaining. As Cleveland has to inbound the ball. Referee starting his 5 count and gets it in to Tresvant. Tresvant advancing up past the timeline, and a foul called on Bea Kim. That is his 5th foul of the game, and he is done. Roosevelt are out of timeouts. Cleveland has 4 timeouts left. And a substitution will be made. Terrence Hill Jr. was tying his shoe. Antonio Jimenez Garcia checking in off the bench for Roosevelt. And Bea Kim fouls out with 10 points tonight. At the line will be Tresvant at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Double bonus in effect for Roosevelt. Cleveland at the line, shoot 2. The free throw is good by Tresvant. He has 12 points tonight. Christian Green leads the team in scoring with 18 for Cleveland. 62-49. Second free throw is no good. Rebound tipped in by Pichon with the right hand putback. 64-49 lead. A 15-point lead. Largest lead of the game for Cleveland. Three-pointer on the near corner is no good by Jimenez Garcia. Offensive rebound Roosevelt. Hill Jr. floats one up and in. Hill Jr. with 15 points tonight. 64-51 lead for Cleveland. Quick pass inside to Pichon. He pulls it out near the corner. Gives it for Tresvant. Tresvant drives and a foul called on Roosevelt. Foul on Hill Jr., his second for Roosevelt. 2 more free throws added to the line for Tresvant. Tresvant with 12 tonight for Cleveland. And the first free throw for Tresvant is up and good. One more coming up, increasing the lead 65-51. 30.3 remaining in the game. Tresvant at the line. His second free throw is good. 14 now for Tresvant. Some of the crowd filing out from North Portland. Hill Jr. for 3. Got it to fall with 24 seconds remaining in the game. 18 now for Hill Jr. 66-54 lead. It is Cooper advancing past the timeline and gives it for Vela. And Vela will pull the ball back out with 9 seconds left. Cleveland will add on to their winning streak. They will have won their 6th game in a row, a season high, and they defeat the Roosevelt Rough Riders on the road 66-54. What a contest this has been. We will be back in 1 minute to wrap it up on the KBPS postgame show. Final score, Roosevelt loses this game to Cleveland 66-54. We'll be back on KBPS. Final score from North Portland. The Cleveland Warriors win it on the road against the 2nd ranked team in the state of Oregon, the Roosevelt Rough Riders, 66-54. Sean Phillipson on hand with the post-game show. Let's run down to you the final numbers for tonight. We'll start with Roosevelt. Roosevelt led as many as 5 in tonight's contest, led by Terrence Hill Jr. finishes the game with 18 points tonight. Chance White finishes with 8. Bea Kim with 10 points tonight. He did foul out of the ball game. 2 players in double figures for the Rough Riders in scoring tonight. Tupper with 6, Morris with 4, Flatner with 3, and those are the scoring for Roosevelt. Cleveland led as many as 15 in the 4th quarter, when at the end of the 3rd quarter, it was just a 3-point lead, 42-39. Hard to believe that, and then Cleveland went on a huge run to close out the game. Christian Green led the way for Cleveland tonight with 18 points himself. Sean Tresvant with 14. Lawson Vela with 10. Jackson Cooper with 11. Jamel Pichon with 6. And Stephen Treat with 5 for Cleveland. With this win tonight for Cleveland, they move up in the standings. They are now 8-1 in the PIL and 14-3 overall. Not to mention, they are now on a season-high 6-game winning streak. And they take down the 2nd-ranked Rough Riders tonight. Roosevelt drops in the standings 4 and 4-2 in the PIL standings. Keep in mind, these two teams will meet up at Cleveland Tuesday, February 15th. An opportunity for Roosevelt to